going to talk about healthy responses to an awkward situation. There's a period right there. Now, for those of us who have been around a lot of toxic people, our responses might not be the same. It depends on where we are in it. The whole situation, the whole, of our recovery from, toxic people. Now, they might be different, our responses, than what is considered healthy, but it could be healthy for us. Okay, pardon my allergic reaction. I have lipstick on, and that tends to do that. But anyway, I'm going to give a situation, I'll fictionalize it a bit, hypothetical, so more people can understand it. But it is something that happened to me just yesterday, something similar to this. And so I'll use this as an example, and I'll use it for people who watch YouTube videos. Okay. So say you're watching someone you've watched plenty of times before, and really like this person, and they're a voice of authority. I don't believe in experts because nobody can know everything there is to know about a subject. But they're a voice of authority on a particular subject. So that's why you watch this person. And they're very popular. And what happens is one of the topics this person brings up is like a subtopic of their big overall topic. It's connected. So it's like a little subtopic. And you listen, and this person is very, very adamant about their what they found as results to this particular topic. They did some research on it and had particular kind of results, and it was the kind of scientific, say, research that a person might do to get to that result. Now, the thing about it is, this person is not an voice of authority on research. Okay, and you are. Okay. And this subtopic that this person does and the results they get from it was not totally, the actual research methodology was not totally correct. The way they did it wasn't totally, they didn't have any, what would I call it? Enough. Let's just put it that way. They didn't do enough research. Okay, they got to a certain point, and then that was it. And they drew their conclusions from that small amount of research, and that's usually not how it's done. So their conclusions were drawn on that. Their conclusions were wrong. Okay, how to get past the school zone there. So their conclusions were wrong, and you know it. You know for a fact that they're wrong because this is their subtopic. It's a topic of your own, and you are trained in research. It might not even matter because things you have done consistently have a totally different result. And that result, there is a saying, this does not work, and for you, it does work. See what I'm saying? So you can't really say, okay, something will never work when it has for somebody else. Something in the way you're doing it is wrong. Okay? The person who's found the conclusion that it never works is wrong. Not you, but I always use you to, what is it called? Brief of expression. So, brevity of expression, something like that. Okay, school zone, school war. But anyway, so what would be a healthy response to this when you know it, that this person is actually wrong? Well, this goes back what I know from back when I was working on a PhD in counseling and developmental psychology. The healthy response to that's what I was taught back then, would be to basically say, nobody's perfect. Nobody is. We all make mistakes. Along that line, and not have any kind of negative, any kind of other response to it. Nothing negative. It would simply be, this person made a mistake. We all do. Okay. Now, that would be a healthy response. Now, a very unhealthy response, which would usually come from someone that is toxic, or someone who picked up behavioral behavioral characteristics and behavior from someone who is toxic, and they really don't know better, or they haven't yet learned. And that is to ridicule that person, to make fun of that person, to humiliate that person. Oh, you made this mistake, you're wrong, just humiliation, really. Okay, now for those of us who've seen too many, been around too many toxic people, yeah, our response, well, it might depend on certain things, such as if we find that person as a pleasant person, or if we find that person as someone who's manipulative, someone who's doing this for something that triggers a flashback or triggers, some kind of similarity, like a similarity between that person and somebody we know that was toxic. And our responses might be very different because of that, those memories. And for us, it might be a little healthy, or it might be very unhealthy. It really depends. Okay, now with that, one of the things, that's on my mind with this is, what was my response to that, similar situation I saw yesterday? And what I thought to myself is, because I have been around so many toxic people and all, is to take the time to back away from the situation. Don't have a response to it immediately at all. Like people say, you count to 12, and I say count to 12 gazillion. Sometimes it requires that, but yeah. But to take take a moment to step back, if you can. That's what I would do. That's what I'm telling myself, really, is to do that and think about it, and think about how that other person is going to feel if you were to say something. You might say, well, no, that's not exactly right, and you're not trying to humiliate the person, but you wind up humiliating the person because others have that negative response. You see what I'm saying? Others are there to ridicule, to point out this person's wrong, and then they make a big joke and say, oh, because this person is wrong about one thing, therefore you shouldn't trust them on anything. Got that? Okay, if you ever get people in front of you who wait until the last minute to stop for the person in front of them is already stopped, and you don't see the lights because of the way the person drives in front of you, that's what that car was. Yeah, and the person behind me was going way too fast. So anyway, I think I'll wrap this up. There's more to it, so it's not complete, but I tried to make my video short, so yeah.